Season 5, bitches. Oh my god, you can totally see how messy everything is if you look through my glasses. Don't do that. Hey, what's up, you guys? After Show Reacts here, and today we're going to be starting Season 5 of Stargate SG-1. You guys excited? This means that, like, we're halfway through this show. Not halfway through the universe, because, like, we're still Atlantis and universe. But, yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool that we're here. Let's go over the comments. So, a planet orbits a star and has enough mass that it is the center of gravity in its orbit, and a moon orbits a planet's gravity well. It's why Pluto is not considered a planet, and its largest moon, Charon, orbit a point in empty space between them as they circle the sun. You know, one of the side effects of my medication that I'm taking at the moment is confusion and inability to concentrate properly. I did not understand that. Maybe I'll read that again next week or something. I think we need a full rendition with the kazoo before we can judge which is better. Oh god. Cough. Pluto is a planet. Cough. To continue the conversation from previous reactions, a reveal episode is one in which a secret, like someone's secret being a superhero, or in this case of a Stargate, having a secret of the Stargate being revealed to someone outside of normal people that should know the secret. Fair enough. That makes sense. To answer your questions, I'm not exactly excited for Avatar 2 itself, but rather the new tech that is used to make it, that will improve making movies in general. I can't help but feel like the technology would just be, like, outdated with how long it's taken. I don't know. Also, SG-1 going to the planet and freeing it from Earth's Jafar was not seen in any episode, but just an event that happened off screen. Okay. As for the Stargate conspiracy, I have always wondered if the show was a cover for a real Stargate program, but never believed it was actually real, just more of imagining of if it was real. I don't remember when it happened, but the show creator Brad Wright and some other producers were given a tour of the real Cheyenne Mountain complex. They said when walking through the place, they saw a door with a piece of paper that had Stargate Command written on it. Someone on the tour asked what was behind the door, and the guide said it was just a broom closet, and some of the personnel put up a sign for fun. Whoever was telling the story, I forgot who it was, said they were tempted to open the door and just take a peek, but they were too scared to do so and get in trouble, especially if something was top secret behind it. Fair, I guess. I think I would have just done it. Same, it would have been pretty effing cool if the Stargate was actually real. Also, the door inside Cheyenne Mountain just led to a broom closet, or did it? You moved the broom and a secret elevator door opens up? Maybe. I loved the kazoo. No pain at all. More kazoo, please. Kazoo, kazoo, kazoo. Oh, okay. I think the basic definition is that a planet orbits a star and a moon orbits a planet, but it might get more complicated than that. That made a little bit more sense to me, I think. It's mostly true. There are some moons that orbit asteroids as well, though. Random facts. Our moon is the 5th largest moon in our solar system. Mercury and Venus don't have moons. Saturn has 82 moons. Jesus Christ, that's... Saturn, what are you doing? Like, why do you need so many moons for? Share them around. Maybe Mercury and Venus want some. Just saying. Jupiter has 79 moons. Jesus! They've been just stealing all the moons. A number of moons have oceans below their surfaces. Oh, interesting. And then we have the finale's comments. I stand by my earlier statement. We need a full kazoo performance before we can pass judgment. Kazoo, kazoo, kazoo! And then, quick Google search to answer your question. The word moon can be traced to the word mona, which is an Old English word for medieval times. Mona shares its origins with Latin word metri, which means to measure, and mensis, which means month. So we can see the moon is called the moon because it used to measure the months. Okay. To elaborate slightly on note 1 and answer your other question, what makes astronomers, not astrologists, you dum-dum, that's superstitious mumbo-jumbo, see a moon and say it's a moon? Our moon is orbiting Earth, that's why it's called a moon. If our moon was wasn't orbiting Earth, but instead orbited the sun, it, in the same way Earth does, it would be considered a planet. Okay. Next you'll be asking, why, if we have already a moon, are there also other planets with moons around them? Saturn has 82 moons orbiting around it. The moons around the planet are all have their own names. In fact, we call ours the moon, but actually its proper names, depending on where you look in history. The ancient Greeks called it Selene, and in Latin it was called Luna. Oh. Well, there you go. Am I excited for the new Avatar? Nope. The way the first movie ended, I don't see the need for a trilogy. If the military shown in that movie wasn't stupid and really wanted the unobtainium, they'd bomb the Pandorians from orbit and go down to get their resources. Cue the credits. I see the new Avatar as an obvious cash grab. Doesn't mean I'll still download it though. You know what, Fruits? I'm sorry to say it. I'm not sorry to say it. I'm very happy your IT teacher told you off, even though you were right in correcting him. Because if he hadn't, I most likely would never have met you. Dude still sucks though, because he should have encouraged you, not shut you down. Yes, I agree. Yes. Thank you. What kind of ass tells you you can't do something? You can do anything you set your mind to, Fruits, and I support you all the way. Cringy enough? Yes. I meant what I said. Get over it. No, SG-1, Atlantis, Universe, they all have their flaws. Every show has its flaws. There's no such thing as a perfect show. Does anybody did I ask? I don't know if I asked this, but does anyone have a show that they think is perfect? That has no flaws? That might have been what you were answering, I don't know. Sorry, it was like 2 weeks ago, and I've been so out of it the past 2 weeks. Oh my god. Medication is weird. So, like I said, I would answer the question if you would answer it first. My favorite character on SG-1? I can't pick one. Sounds like a cop-out, maybe, but I love them all equally. I see bits of myself in each character. Onios' humor is my own, so I love him for that. Teal'c is an outsider, and I've always been a fan of the outsider because I often feel like an outsider too. Carter is the smart person who doesn't take shit from people, and while I pretend to be stupid most of the time, I'm not, but when people see smart, they expect smart, and I don't want to live up to any to people's expectations. Oh, that is a Damon quote. Sorry. I'm nowhere near as smart as Carter, of course, and I also don't take shit from anyone. And then there's Daniel Jackson. I love how he's always willing to see the good in people, and I love some of his story arc. I love these characters equally. Fair enough. I think that Teal'c gets the least to do, though. In my opinion, I think. The kazoo didn't hurt my ears. And as far as your question, what is worse, the kazoo or you? Neither. I loved the kazoo bit, and I love hearing you sing. It's adorable and always makes me smile. More, please. Added while editing. I just saw that our boy Michael Shanks directed this episode. Makes sense that he wasn't in it much. Right. I feel like someone stated that he was going to direct an episode. I don't know. Maybe I'm just imagining things. I've been really out of it recently. The previous encounter with the people of 21 never shown or spoken about. It was just part of the story. It would have been nice if it was actually a civilization they'd met before, but I suppose 21 was more about the continuation of the robots SG-1 storyline. Yeah, I'm guessing Harlan is going to have to keep his facility running on his own again since robot SG-1 are dead. True. What else kind of shenanigans did robot SG-1 get into while they were out on missions? Are we ever going to find out? Who knows? You do. You know, you've seen the show. Tilk was boasting a bit much, yeah. Instead of trying to make Tanith feel sorry for being a dumbass and helping the Tok'ra achieving their goals, Tilk should have just taken his revenge for Shinnok right there and there. Exactly. O'Neill was right. The Tok'ra have been around for 2,000 years and have only undermined certain operations among the Goa'uld. Meanwhile, the Tari have been on the scene for about 4 years and have already taken out several major players. Clearly, we're better than them. Clearly. Yeah, it makes no sense that Tanith escaped. He was being held at duck gunpoint. Exactly. What the hell was that about? That tiny ship was Al-Kesh, a mid-range bomber. SG-1 was busy dumping a Stargate into the star. It's a sci-fi thing. If you're throwing stuff out of your ship or letting things in, the shields need to be down, and that's why they were vulnerable to attack. Kind of makes sense if you think about it. No idea. Yeah, a little bit far-fetched that Apophis's ship would have gotten knocked off course and ended up in the same place as SG-1 ended up in space. Space is vast. The characters that are happening... The chances of that happening would be astronomically small, but...
TV show's got a TV show.
So, another season done, and the Tari have upgraded a bit. They have their own prototype Death Gliders, aka X-301, and a Grand Theft mothership, their very own hardtack. They've come a long way from those janky space shuttles. They also met allies with some people out there who are capable of helping them fight the Goa'uld. I'd say they're doing pretty good. I mean, if you don't count the fact that they're lost in space right now. This was a fairly decent season with some good episodes and some hit or misses. And there's still so much more to look forward to, ups and downs, like any show has. Like I've said before, no such thing as a perfect show. I hope you're excited. I am. I'm looking forward to talking to you about it in voice after, as always, listening to your opinions on things and constantly being baffled at how weirdly similar our opinions are 9 out of 10 times. Plus, there's the custom intros I've made for you. I hope you like them. It was a logistical nightmare to make them, but I did it anyway, because you know me, I go out of my way to give you nothing but the best. Anyway, time to start dialing fruits. I'll meet you in the gate room. Well, this is exciting. We're going to be hitting like the 100th episode soon, so that's going to be something else as well. Yeah, let's get into it.
He's arming weapons.
Shields?
Not responding. Not that they do much good anyway. That ship has weapons powerful enough to penetrate our shields at full power.
Hyperdrive?
It's not responding. The blast wave that propelled us here did some damage.
Can we communicate with him?
And say what?
I don't know, don't shoot.
3, Lord Apophis. I am Selmak of the Tok'ra, commander of the ship.
Commander?
You want to bicker about rank now?
Knock, knock. Shut face.
He's looking a little pissed.
We did just destroy his fleet.
He says it's time for us to die.
Wait a second. I don't know if you've checked your dashboard here, but we're both way off course.
He's saying he knows everything. He's also saying there's nothing we can do to help him. He's going to destroy us.
We surrender.
What? Daniel? It's either that or he blows us to pieces, so I'm just trying to buy us a little time here.
What'd he say?
Too late.
How are we getting out of this? Thank you very much. Sorry if anyone's ears.
Can't stand it. What's he waiting for?
I feel like you're missing.
What happened?
Picking up another ship on sensors. It's coming in fast. They're firing on Apophis.
What are you doing?
Get the hell out of here. That ship is unlike anything in the computer records.
Well, we are in a completely uncharted part of the universe.
I'm enjoying their style. Shoot first, send flowers later. Works.
But it only fired at Apophis, right? Not us.
Well, his ship's a much bigger threat.
You think they were trying to save us?
It's possible.
We may still find out. We're not going to get far on sublight engines. Whoever wins the
Who
fight
are
will
they?
probably come looking for us.
Is it the Asgard?
Now what are you doing?
This system is centered around a blue giant. If we can move close enough to the chronosphere, the radiation should keep us off their sensors.
Excuse me? Radiation?
Well, the ship's hull will protect us. For a while. Sensors are coming back online. Picking up one ship. It's Apophis.
What about the other one?
It's not out there.
Can Apophis see us yet?
He should be able to, but he's not moving.
Maybe his ship was damaged in the battle.
That's impossible.
Care to share?
It says that there's no life signs on board.
So there's a ship that we can take parts from or steal.
What's he say?
Self-destruct is set. We have 4 minutes. I'll try and shut it off from the Peltac. Sam, you know where the crystals are?
We'll get him.
All right.
Carter, how do you know where to go in a place like this?
Studied the took specs of the ship while we were on Borash.
You know how to have a good time, don't you?
Having a good time now, sir.
You go, girl.
Oh no, the Lego monsters.
I don't know. That sounds eerily familiar.
Jacob, do you read?
Yeah.
We should get out of here.
Yeah, it's in the pack.
So they're not considered a life force then.
Guys, what's going
If
on?
it didn't pick them up.
Ship's crawling with replicators.
Sam, I'm not going to be able to shut down the auto-destruct. I'll meet you back at the ring room.
We're still gonna try and get the crystals.
You have 3 minutes. Daniel, you're going to have to fly that ship out of here as soon as we ring back aboard.
And you're gonna have to tell me how to do that.
Daniel fly a ship.
Sam, Jack, 1 minute.
Sam, Jack, you ready?
Activate the ring! We got him.
Go, Daniel!
Not enough time to fix the hyperdrive, is there?
We're gonna have to hope the sunlight engines can get us far enough away.
Of course, that's only gonna matter if the replicators can't shut down the auto-destruct.
They have to learn to reprogram a Goa'uld computer
off and quick.
Possible if they get control of that ship.
Hey! You guys are just being too negative. We're not gonna make it. We're going as fast as we can.
All right, shut down the engines. Divert full power to the fields.
Be my guest.
That was close.
I believe someone said we're not gonna make it.
Sam, let's get the hyperdrive running.
Excuse me. I distinctly remember someone saying, we're not gonna make it. I think we made it.
I'm sorry, I overreacted. At the time, it looked very much like we weren't going to make it.
Yes, well, maybe next time you'll just wait and see.
And blow the last chance I might ever have to be right.
What?
Welcome to my life.
What?
Looks like someone must have escaped Apophyse's ship before the bugs took over.
Who?
It's a Goa'uld cargo ship. I'm sending a hailing signal.
I am Salmak of the Tok'ra, commander of this ship.
You know, we really should talk about this commander thing.
Identify yourself.
Of course.
O'Neill,
You made it!
Apophis revived me in the sarcophagus. He fled his ship.
Why?
The was attacked.
We?
The sensors are picking up other life signs aboard the ship.
Who you got with you, Teal?
A few Jaffa who supported our cause. They helped me escape.
Opening the cargo bay doors.
Welcome back.
Thank you, O'Neill.
Little convenient.
Hey! Buddy. What you got going here, Teal?
Well done, Teal. Finally, you resumed your rightful position as my first prime.
Okay, so he's been brainwashed like his son.
Alright, this is feeling like a strange plan, but just let me know what to do and when.
Ah! Wait!
Come on, Teal, you don't really think that you're still first prime of Apophis?
I have never ceased to be in the service of my god.
All right. That's sounding a little brainwashy. I don't believe that guy's a god any more than I do. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Come on, we're friends. You trying to tell me you don't remember what's happened these past 4 years?
I remember everything.
Okay, good.
It makes me ill to think I was forced to pretend to be your friend. So many times I said
Pretend?
I wished I could watch you die.
It hurts me that you would say that. But that's okay. Because I know it's not true.
Your belief is not necessary.
It doesn't make any sense. Come on, you and I together have taken down a half a dozen Goa'ulds.
Enemies of Apophis.
And we kicked his ass twice. Hell, you sat around and watched him die once.
I knew he would be reborn more powerful than ever.
I'm talking to a wall here. Anybody?
Teal, can you remember when Apophis brainwashed your son, Ryak? Consider the possibility. Or don't.
Unload the sarcophagus and the crates from the cargo ship.
You dumbasses. I was wondering what happened to you.
I really have no idea what I'm doing here.
Keep trying. Might get lucky.
Sir, I really hate to sound negative, but I think it's pretty safe to say that without a little more insight into how these things actually work, I've got pretty much zero chance of hitting. Okay, maybe not zero.
Come on.
part of you has to know the truth.
The truth is, you are a prisoner of Apophis. When the symbiote that I carry matures, you will become its host.
Okay, I meant the other truth. Look out.
Just dropped out of hyperspeed.
My lord, the ship's systems are failing. I am unable to bring the engines back online. Arad, Carmel.
I wonder why. They look different.
Odd.
Uh-oh.
Sir, if they've already got control of the primary systems.
This could be a problem.
It won't attack unless you threaten.
Yeah, still maybe we should go.
You brought them aboard. You. Oh my god.
We must ensure that Apophis reaches the cargo bay safely.
He is a god. Is he powerless against these demons?
What you say
Yes.
is blasphemy. If I hear it again, I will kill you myself.
If our weapons have no effect, what can we do?
Human weapons will work. There are crates of them in storage. Jafar.
You have to wonder how many of these people are just brainwashed just like Phil right now. You know?
I have what may seem like a dumb question.
Yeah.
Don't we need to open those big cargo bay doors in order to fly the ship out?
Well, this ship has remote access to the door controls. Hopefully the bugs haven't overridden it.
You don't want to check?
I don't want to tip them off before we have to.
Sir, we gotta move!
He's alive.
Hope Junior keeps him that way.
Time up.
What was that?
The mothership just jumped to hyperspeed.
Now what?
Now nothing. We can't open the cargo bay doors and fly out while we're in hyperspace.
Oh, great.
According to this, the ship is headed towards the last set of coordinates that were entered. Sokar's old planet, Apophis's new base.
Dad,
I see. The ship is traveling at 10 times its capable hyperspeed?
And the speed's still increasing. 20 times? 30? This is incredible. The bugs must have modified the engines.
They can do that?
They can do almost anything. They're very advanced. The individual blocks can come together to form whatever pattern they need to achieve their goals.
But I thought they didn't care about traveling fast.
Only while they're multiplying. Once they've reached a critical number, they look for new sources of technology to consume.
Then the information in the computer about Apophis' base must make it look pretty appetizing. This is great news. We'll be back in our own galaxy in no time. When they come out of hyperspeed, we can jump ship and fly home.
I wouldn't exactly call that great news.
We can't let the bugs get a foothold in our galaxy. These things are relentless. Even the Asgard haven't been able to stop them.
What about self-destruct? All right, come on, let's figure this out. We got him on Thor's ship.
How?
We destroyed the deceleration drive just before the ship entered Earth's atmosphere. It couldn't withstand an uncontrolled re-entry.
Goa'uld motherships use sublight engines to slow down after exiting hyperspace. If we destroy the sublight engine controls,
The ship won't be able to stop.
and it'll crash right into Apophis' planet.
Now, we would have to wait until just after the ship came out of hyperspace, so the bugs won't have time to change trajectory.
All right, how do we destroy these engines?
All we have to do is eliminate the control crystals.
It's interesting that we started last season with the replicators, ended and started, and like we're starting this season with replicators again.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, I thought that was weird.
That is a big bug.
I guess that explains the extra power.
Let's not make it up.
You're assuming it's asleep.
Ready?
Wait for it, sir.
It shows a series of wait for it. Oh, these guys are the Lego monsters from hell.
I'll try. Get out of here!
Doors are closing.
They've overridden
Then
our
go.
controls.
Are we gonna make it?
I don't
Why
want
don't
to
you go that slow? The problem with this is like, if this is his final death, like, great,
I'm
fantastic.
gonna check on Teal.
But the thing is, he's like
Jack.
escaped death so many times that I'm
Get his
not
body back.
sure if this
Getting
is his
mind
final
back may
death.
not be as easy.
So I can't really breathe a sigh of like relief, because I don't know if he's actually dead.
You may torture me all you wish. I will tell you nothing.
I'm sorry I had to shoot you. You didn't give me much choice, though. Apophis is dead.
I do not believe you.
Trust me.
Gods cannot be killed.
Oh, okay, we're ending here. Interesting. Alrighty, well that was season 5, episode 1 of Stargate SG-1. Yeah, so we still got to deal with the fact that Teal'c has been brainwashed. Apophis is dead? Maybe? We're still not home, and we still have, like, replicators out there in the universe. I'm sure they'll come back at some point. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.